tiny bridges, big roles, synapses in our nervous system. Our brains are intricate networks of billions of nerve cells called neurons. These neurons are the building blocks of our nervous system, responsible for everything we think, feel, and do. But how do these individual cells communicate with each other to coordinate such complex processes? The answer lies in specialized junctions called synapses. Synapses are the bridges connecting neurons, allowing for the flow of information. These microscopic gaps act as communication hubs, ensuring the smooth operation of our sensory perception, motor control, thoughts, emotions, and countless other bodily functions. Without synapses, our neurons would be isolated entities, unable to work together to create the symphony of activity that is the human experience. Two flavors of communication: chemical and electrical synapses. Not all synapses are created equal. In the bustling cityscape of our brains, there are two main types of bridges facilitating communication: chemical synapses and electrical synapses. Chemical synapses are the more common type, resembling courier services in our city analogy. Here, the presynaptic neuron releases chemical messengers called neurotransmitters into the synaptic cleft. These neurotransmitters bind to receptors on the postsynaptic neuron, triggering a specific response. Electrical synapses, on the other hand, are like direct phone lines between neurons, allowing for immediate communication. The presynaptic and postsynaptic neurons are connected by gap junctions, enabling rapid signal transmission. Both types play crucial roles. Electrical synapses excel in speed, while chemical synapses provide versatility for complex information processing. Chemical conversations, a close-up of synaptic transmission. Let's take a closer look at the intricate dance of chemical synaptic transmission. This process can be broken down into a series of steps. 1. Arrival of the action potential. An electrical signal travels down the axon of the presynaptic neuron. 2. Neurotransmitter release. This signal triggers the release of neurotransmitters from synaptic vesicles into the synaptic cleft. 3. Neurotransmitter binding. The neurotransmitters bind to specific receptors on the postsynaptic neuron. 4. Postsynaptic potential. This binding can either excite or inhibit the postsynaptic neuron. Excitatory neurotransmitters increase the likelihood of the postsynaptic neuron firing an action potential, while inhibitory neurotransmitters decrease this likelihood. 5. Signal termination. Neurotransmitters in the synaptic cleft are cleared through reuptake, enzymatic degradation, or diffusion. This intricate process allows for nuanced communication between neurons. The type of neurotransmitter released and the receptors present contribute to the complexity of neuronal signaling. This dynamic form of communication is essential for brain function. Section 4. More than messengers, the many talents of synapses. Synapses are dynamic entities, constantly adapting and changing in response to experience. This ability, known as synaptic plasticity, underlies learning, memory, and other higher-order brain functions. One form of synaptic plasticity is long-term potentiation, LTP, where repeated stimulation strengthens the connection between neurons. Synapses also play a crucial role in integrating information from multiple sources. A single neuron can receive input from thousands of synapses, each carrying a different message. Synapses enable different brain regions to communicate and work together, allowing us to perform complex tasks. Their ability to adapt, integrate information, and coordinate activity makes them essential for brain function. Section 5. When connections falter. Synapse dysfunction and its consequences. Disruptions in synaptic transmission can have profound consequences. Many neurological and psychiatric disorders involve synapse dysfunction. Alzheimer's disease is associated with a loss of synapses and impaired synaptic plasticity, contributing to cognitive decline. Epilepsy can be linked to imbalances in excitatory and inhibitory neurotransmission, leading to seizures. Other disorders, such as Parkinson's disease, schizophrenia, and autism spectrum disorder, also involve synapse abnormalities. Understanding synapse dysfunction is crucial for developing effective treatments for these disorders.